Well, I myself, being it's too late for me, but I feel, well, God, let the other men live. They're younger. Give them their life back.
Almost 2.5 million Americans served in Vietnam from 1960 to 1971. But for more than 90,000 returning vets, the war continues. They are the ones who checked into VA hospitals across the country suffering from Agent Orange. Agent Orange was the most commonly used of several powerful herbicides or defoliants sprayed over 5 million acres of Vietnam, some 12 million gallons. It deprived the enemy of ground cover by killing vegetation. It was called Agent Orange because it was shipped to the war zone in 55-gallon drums with orange stripes. Agent Orange contains dioxin, the most deadly of man-made poisons linked to cancer, birth defects, and damage to the nervous system. What is frustrating is that there is no conclusive evidence linking Agent Orange to the stricken veterans, except that the herbicide has caused a severe skin rash called chloracne. In the meantime, they live with fear as they await the results of more conclusive research. One such victim is Joseph Petty of Philadelphia, a one-time weightlifter and bodybuilder who spent his tours in Vietnam as an infantry corpsman. For 13 months, he maintained a 24-hour vigil in front of the White House in what he describes as his final battle to get the Agent Orange message to the American people. Severely devastated, he is suffering neurological problems resulting directly from the herbicide. His doctor confirms that only dioxin could have caused this condition.
The sergeant turned around and she asked me, she says, "Mr. Petty, do you know how bad you are?" And I turned around and I says, "If you mean about dying, about death being close, yes." She says, "My God," she says, because I didn't know what to say. But the toxicity is so severe through my body, and she was afraid to tell me that.
Closer to home, several stricken Vietnam veterans are being counseled by the Vietnam-era Veterans Outreach Center of Buffalo. One of them is Walter Barrett of Niagara Falls. Joining the Navy at 16, he spent 3.5 years in Nam, working with the Navy's elite SEAL team and with the Central Intelligence Agency, most of that time wading through rice paddies and rivers that carried runoff Agent Orange to the sea.
I'm sick, I'm dying, Nobody knows what's wrong. First, it's cancer, you have a heart condition, but there's no scar tissue. I had sugar, which controlled diet, I keep that down, and now I'm epileptic. I have nerve trouble, noises bother me, people bother me. I'm going to school now. I did that on my own. And I'm getting no help from the VA because my 10 years ran out. But just waiting. Like I said in the article in the paper, I sat around for years just waiting to die, knowing it was coming someday.
Ex-Marine Michael Halick, also from the Falls, was a 5-year Vietnam combatant whose duties included dipping Agent Orange out of the drums with a bucket and then pouring the chemical into a handheld spray gun before coating countless perimeters with the herbicide. When did you start experiencing health problems?
About 8 years ago.
And what were they?
Chloracne, loss of hair, nervous condition, prostatitis, and the myelin sheath in my lower spine is being destroyed.
Do you have a family?
Yes. I have 3 children. They all have minor birth defects, and they all have asthma. There's no history of asthma in the family.
Another former Marine, Bill Duxbury of Wilson, also was involved in hand-spraying the chemical around base camps, roads, and ditches used by American forces during his 14.5 months in Vietnam.
I have a knee brace. I've been in a cast all summer. Ankles swell up, left shoulder's bothering me, something terrible.
The many thousands of frustrated Vietnam veterans suffering from Agent Orange are being helped by the Vietnam-era veterans outreach groups throughout the country. Area Councilor Paul Gillia.
The main issue is, in terms of Agent Orange, is research funds and treatment. And that is going to take the representatives of this country initiating big money for research and treatment. Just recently, Fran, the VA has transferred $3 million to the Atlanta Disease Control Center for Agent Orange research. $3 million is a step in the right direction, but it's by no means even appropriate. the veterans will tell me, why isn't this country providing research and treatment to the tune of $300 or $400 million for opening?
You say it's too late for you, Joe?
Yes, it is. It was confirmed that there's nothing that can be done, and this is why I've gone to the extent to fight for all our people, for all veterans, as I stated before, and the rest of the needy of this country.
You mean to tell me you are dying?
Yes, I am. But I've been dead 4 times since I've been back from Nam, and that's why I don't fear it.